it's Leslie Meredith from Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Bremen, and I'm joined by Alex Azparrent from Fluor, who's come all the way from Chile. Welcome.
Thank you, Leslie. Glad to be here.
Good. It's great to have you here. So give us an update on what have you been doing for the last year?
So it's been a little over a year since I moved to Chile. The first year went by very fast. A lot of things going on, of course, settling into the new place, getting everything situated and all that. But things are very good. Things are very good, looking very positive. Mining is very cyclical and it had been, slow for about 4 years or so. And so now it's picking up again, and it's with some encouraging signs. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and think we're already there, but it's very encouraging signs. We're executing a couple of projects, and we're doing very well with that. And so yeah, it's an exciting time for us in mining.
Great. That is good to hear. So now you've just finished up on a business strategy leadership panel. What were the interesting takeaways for you?
So takeaways. Well, first of all, it was a really good group represented by the different key players in the project industry. Takeaways were a couple of items that really stood out. One of them is the collaboration aspect of it, and I couldn't agree more with everyone about that part. Another aspect of it was to get a little bit more sophisticated, more detailed about how we approach the negotiations in terms of the pricing, and have a lot more open discussions about not just focus on a larger strategy when we execute projects. So the state of the industry, I think that overall we all agree that the last few years have been a little bit challenging. Fortunately for us, for Fluor, we've been healthy, executing some projects, some very good projects, and we're looking forward to the next few years.
Well, that's great. All right. Any areas that you think need further discussion among the sectors?
I think that the underlying concept of it is the getting back to the fundamentals. There's been a lot of changes in the last 5 years. One of the topics that was discussed was the exodus of talent in industry, and that has happened everywhere, with forwarders, with carriers, with EPC companies, and that. And one of the concerns is how are we going to replenish that talent that migrated elsewhere. But one of the things that also stood out in my opinion, it's a very important one, is getting back to the fundamentals. It is a people industry, and in that aspect of it is very important. Really, is the foundation of on how we're going to be able to take on the next few years. Projects, they're getting more complex. They're getting bigger. Schedules are getting tighter, so they will require a lot more collaboration, and that happens with people. So
Absolutely. Well, I'm hoping that you found this platform helpful for that face to face and solidifying relationships.
indeed, and one of the great things about the event every year, and I always make an effort to attend it, is the fact that you get to see and visit a lot of our friends in the industry. Not just to catch up, but also to have more in-depth discussions and understand really what's going on in the market. And really, it is a good way to enhance your situational awareness. You always have to know exactly where you're standing, what's happening around you, and that. Situational awareness is important, and it's a great event. I always enjoy it. I've had a very good time here, but it's time to head back and get on a plane and head back to Chile, where things are busy. So
Well, I appreciate you spending this time with us.
thank you, Leslie. I
All
appreciate it.
right.